Today's review is of The Lost Childhood, a memoir by Yehuda. The book is 284 pages and was published in 2002. This story is of a 9-year-old boy living in Poland when the war breaks out and is primarily about his family working as a unit, the mother, the two sisters, some friends, using false documentation in order to move from city to city throughout the country to avoid being sent to a concentration camp. They were very aware about Auschwitz and some of the other places like that, and they had a pretty darn good idea what was happening to people in those places. Ultimately, they are successful in not being sent to concentration camp. They were sent to a work camp at the end of the memoir, but they quickly got out of there using some political connections that they had, and they survived. Mr. Nur's father, did not survive the war. He was rounded up during a roundup, if you will, when the Germans intercepted a group of Jews toward the beginning of the tale, and they led him off with some others. And although they were never quite certain what happened to his father, it was pretty obvious that his father was executed toward the beginning of the memoir. Mr. Nur and his family did survive, and in the end of the memoir, it talks about him studying medicine in Poland after the war is resolved, and he moves to the United States in 1959 and specializes in child psychiatry. This memoir is maybe just a little bit more lighthearted, if you will, than some of the other memoirs I've read about kids that had to endure the experiences of the war and what happened to them and their families. If you are interested in reading about something like this, but you don't want something that's extremely gruesome, this would be a good novel, or not a novel actually, a good memoir for you to read. I think it was a pretty good read. It's not the best one that I've read. I liked it. I really did like it, and if you would like to learn something about this kind of thing, or if you already know something about this kind of thing, and you want something that's a little more easy, a little more lighthearted, this is a good book. I say read it.